Start the recording. Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by. I've got a green-black elves list here. We're gonna run through a league on Magic Online and kind of see how things are going. Expecting a solid 3-2 finish because it is a modern. So yeah, let's see how it goes. This is a very stock list. Nothing fancy. Not gonna even kind of take the time to start it out with like, oh, play this or do that. We have 4 Shaman of the packs, as you can see in the image there. This deck is playing Clan Callers. The one area that it is a little interesting is we have the 2 Lead the Stampedes in addition to the Collected Companies, or you could say the Lead the Stampede Quarter Calling split. I think the idea, or the 2 camps with the deck, is you have like the Chord version with a couple other tutors, and then you have Lead the Stampede, which is just raw card advantage. Pretty excited to cast some 1-drops and curve into maybe some 3s. And see if our opponents can keep up. In the sideboard, I'm just going to admit that having not played the deck a bunch, I'm not, like really versed in all the different things to play. But I just pinched my finger really bad. Ooh. My chair is like just at the height where. Oh, that's going to be. I might have burst a blood vessel. Woo! My chair is at just the height where on the pad it slid underneath the desk. Oh. Alright, focus, back on point. The creator of Behemoth out of the board is going to be sick with the Quarter Calling, especially in some of like the creature matchups, I guess, when the board locks up. Whew. Oh, alright. Let's do this. Someone wants to battle. My hand hurts so bad. So this is definitely a mulligan. Severe Punish. I don't even think with it it's a keep because this is not a 1-drop accelerant. So, Alright. 1-2, 1-3. We'll keep this. Put a land on top. We'll just put you on the bottom skis. Oh, I don't need that. That's a weird stop set. Alright. I think the severe pain in my hand is subsiding. Where's my auto tapper? Oh wait, can't sit on that. Try to get in that habit. So, my opponent's start looks so icy with these stomping grounds that we're probably going to get bolted right out of this game. Dredge? This is probably a good matchup for Elves when we're operating on a decent level. Sure. I'm going to put this Elvish Mystic in play here. Attack for 2. I don't know. It's just me. I don't have glasses on. Yeah, so we'll definitely get conflagged out here. Oh, got it. Okay. Whew. Yeah, it... I don't think we win this. Not this game. All right. So we're going to try to collected company around this conflag here and hope it's good enough. Yeah, see, I think by like wearing the glasses, like it's just a glare box right there. So sad panda. Sad panda. If they don't conflagrate here, we're in real good shape. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's not blurry. I don't really have that bad a vision, so I'm like just on the edge of needing them to drive. This is gonna be brutal. For 9, because it goes 1 1 1 6 me, puts me to 11. Yeah, right now I have no external lighting or anything like that, so I know it's very fixable, workable if I just have any of that. So slowly but surely chip away at it. Yep. The hat is not telling me well, it's not targeting me, so put double druid in play. I think that's enough if it was 2/2/2. Oh, bless their heart. Yeah, 2 on each makes sense. Are they dead? Are they Domskis? Whoa! This is gonna be good. Who are you? So Clan Caller is actually neutral with Double Arc Druid. Elves is +1. Minus is here. Wow. So no matter what, we're going to start with the Elves of Deep Shadow. The Clan Caller is neutral, so that probably... Or it's -1 because... I'm going to Arch Druid first. So this is going to produce 6 now. And then I can go Clan Caller, Shaman, get into Zuri. Yeah, that'll work. 6. 8. I think I can do both. That's what I'm getting at. Because this is going to produce a black. And then this is going to put us down to 4, 5 total. Put us down to 2. And then this entire team taps for 8. Puts us to 7. Activate. That should be lethal. Oh, okay. So just Shaman first. Oh, we do it all. Okay. You. This one? I guess it doesn't matter one way to the other, right? Yeah. Slow but steady. Very dead. Whew. Double Lord blowout. So I think it's a pretty clean swap here. We definitely want to cut the lead the Stampedes. They're just way too slow for what we're trying to do. The question is where do we want to try to get a couple other cards to toss in? 100%. Yeah, because it's like... Is he just supposed to go for 3, right? Like, it's his whole hand. All right, but let's focus on the sideboarding here. I want to bring in these 4 cards on the right, and I want to cut cards from the main deck, and I believe the lead the Stampedes are the place to start. I think I cut the Court of Callings. I don't think I have time to cord for Scavenging Ooze, but if I do get to cord for Scavenging Ooze, the game is over. So there might be a better spot to find those other 2 slots. So let's leave these over here for now. I'm wondering if it's like a couple Heritage Druids. I'm not sure what Triumph of the Hordes does. It's probably a good one, but so I wonder if cutting Druids is counterintuitive if trying to cord, but like... I'm kind of wondering if Court of Calling is just... No, there's no way Court is too slow. Like, I can get to 5 mana consistently. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Pretty easy keep. Old Dark Blast, you say? Like, there's no way they don't just sequence this with a Black Source and get it. And they discarded this. It makes me think they have the other land. So I'm just going to hold off here and wait a turn and try to hold up this Pendlehaven just to, like, slow down the Dark Blast train. I understand they'll still go into turn Dark Blast. They respond to Pendlehaven. They scry it. Does the exact same thing. But I don't know. For some reason, this feels like it might be the way to get back into this. Good, just a voice dude. Thanks for stopping by. Hungry Bull 52. I am so sorry I missed you. Thank you for the follow. Oh, hey, for everyone that's in chat right now, do me a big fat solid. Check the YouTube link below, and if you could give me a follow there, I would really appreciate it. That was a killer draw. Oh, no, it wasn't, because it's a 1-1. I'm a knucklehead. God. Ah! It's down for everyone, Chef Seth. Sorry about that. Yeah, that link's good. I think I'm just waiting another turn. I messed that up. I needed to put a 1 in there and have the Pendlehaven up to try to mess with that sequence, but we'll probably just end up getting run over by being a couple turns too late, but if this Archdruid lives, which, like, I don't think it does. Sorry, chat. Keep trying to mess with this camera, find a good positioning with where I want to sit. Waffle, please be more specific with what holy background tone means. I don't really need sarcasm if it's intended to be critical feedback. I ask that you actually provide it with a little bit of thoroughness. If it's a tone as in there's a fan in the background, please, like, tell me that. And you know what happens when you give critical feedback? Thank you. Well, it sounds like this is another great case of can never make Twitch chat happy. It might be because the microphone, let's see if that, I think it's because of the actual desk contact. All right, so I got to figure out a dampening thing, because it's not it's the physical, it's picking up from the desk itself. So I need to figure out, like, enough, like, dampening stuff. That's why it was on that chair next to me. That's crazy how sensitive that is. All right. Back to this game, we're doing very well when it comes to they only have 2 cards in hand now? I think I'm just going to company, untap, and drop 2 of those in play. I'm trying to think, I don't own very many, like, extra things. I'm trying to think, like, what soft thing I could easily fold up. Probably just get, like, an actual, like, literal towel in my closet. Yeah, so the actual problem is, Waffle, let me show this to you. You guys just need to see this because this is going to make it understand. It is from sitting on my desk, like desk, physical contact, dampening foam. Yeah. Which is like crazy to me. The insulation foam. Man, we're just so unlucky here. I want auto tapper back, folks. Just let me tap it out. Whew! That one. That one. That one. That one. Just gonna swing with the smaller one. Life Total was somewhat of a resource here. Anybody else enjoying Scoo's control? So no lightning axe out of them. Let me just grab that towel. How's that? Are we home free 2003? Okay. Thank you for the help. Get out! Yes. Yes. Maybe I'm supposed to do that in combat there. That's a consideration to play around the fetch land there. Good beats, good beats. All-time favorite modern deck is probably Blue White Eldrazi was pretty high up there. It's pretty degenerate. Grabbing a soda. Sorry, I'm also right by my mic. But also, I really enjoyed playing Bridgevine recently. I have like very minimal theatrics, and that's within my wedge. So, all right. It's 2 o'clock, and I'm gonna take 2 seconds to thank everyone for being here. So how do I pick the decks that I play? I know. I just heard that come through my producer's earpiece. It's right in there. It's somewhere, between. Yeah. Anyway, donation deck list is below. Please, though, folks, what I really ask for you to do, and what would be great, is if you could follow my YouTube below. I repost all my videos there, and my subs have access to the VODs. And trying to get to 100 YouTube followers. I know it's not a lot. It's kind of embarrassing, but I'm going to get there so I can get that custom URL so it's not /gibberish. There is a command in chat that is YouTube that will take you right over there, so feel free to click that and help me out. But yeah, we're just hanging out here playing some green-black elves off of a donation deck list from Discarnate Gamer. And yeah, pretty excited. Yes, it's 2 Best Coast time. So for anybody else that thinks it's not 2 o'clock, excuse me, you're wrong. Okay. I've lived on all the coasts. Hey, can we both agree that it's not the Gulf Coast? No. All right. Next match. Let's do it. I mean, you could also go with the mid-best, but that also is conflicting. Conflicting. What is mid-best? Man, I've like slowly built up a pantry over here. It's kind of embarrassing. It's like a stack of food. All right. Like the actual northern coast, Jace? Like, what, the Arctic? High five. 4. Because all 5 don't fit in Frave. 5. High five. Would I like to play first? Just what? That's true. That's true. And I've heard it's beautiful. This is really slow. Elf you. You don't tell them, though, that you're actually elfing. They're like, oh, are they Ponza? They're Ponza. It's fine. They're Ponza. Don't worry about it. 6. Your turn. Your turn, friend. Stick. What just happened? Hold on. Hold on. I just need to do something. Give me... Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Wait for it. You got a present coming, chat. I hope I just crashed my chat box. A web page is slowing down the browser. What would you like to do? Wait. I broke my chat box. I sent you about 10,000 Hoogle. So I get attacked for 14? 18? Wow. Modern! Yay! 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 I also crashed my chat. Thank you. There they are. I'm not dead yet. This is insane! Pull you! Okay. Oh, please! Please, Modern! Sorry, I'm being loud. Modern! Modern. I love Modern. That's not good. That's not good. Is that lethal? So, blurk, 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 blurk? Blurk, blurk. 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 Blurk, 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 blurk. I don't lose a lord. That's lethal on the crackback! And we got lethal on the crackback there, folks! That's 9 damage on the crack skis. My name's Seth. I think I'm supposed to start chanting USA, 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 USA. We won that game! We did it! No, wasn't that turn 1? That was turn 1! That was turn 1! He attacked for 14 on turn 2! Could someone, Zach, can you clip that, like, something? I don't know. I wish we could Oh, it's going, this is going on YouTube. I'm recording it right now. My brain is melting. How do I want to sideboard? Focus, focus, focus. Wow, I'm like actually shaking. The adrenaline's coming out. Red Eye, I'm gonna need a Kappa from you in like 5 seconds. Okay. Yep. Maybe I don't want to ooze here? Or is it surgical that I don't want? Yeah, I need to deal with fish. That's right. I don't need surgical. Yeah, I agree with you there. Oh my god, I'm blanking on your name. Fuck. Sorry. Will, thank you. Thank you, Will. And yes, I agree. God. I'm sorry. Like names and relationships are really all that matter, and trying to at least remember somebody's freaking name is not rocket science. Oh, this is a good one. Hold on. I gotta social media that. Okay, I'm not. All right, that goes away. Sorry, everyone. I keep submitting 64? I do. I didn't mean to. Yeah, you're right, I did. No justice is correct. I don't know how we beat that. The card's real powerful. So is that one. I think you have to have the same number of cards in your sideboard that... No, I don't think you have to have the number that you started with. I think you just have to present at least 60 cards in your main deck. Legend frame looks silly, but I get it. Well, at least get to blow up the Hollow Boy. I don't know how we're grinding through this Grim Lavamancer, but we'll figure it out. I'm going to check the replay and see if I'm just not dragging those cards out, like, mentally thinking I am. Would I like to use? Yes. Thank you. Not making me check in anymore. So probably Grim here. Opponent's under a couple cards in hand, so... I mean, the downside is we just don't beat this Grim Lavamancer in play. Yeah. Like, we'll probably lead the Stampede next turn, or something like an end of turn into a Clan Caller untap into, you know what I mean? That type of thing. Yeah. Okay. Blame on me, no shame on you. And the truth. Proof. Game not hard. Yeah, I gotta say, Astaroth, as to your comment, I think the upside of the deck just having a bunch of free wins overrides these draws where they like do something dumb and then lose. Just remember that I had to produce like 6 mana on turn 3 or something to keep up with it, so it just happened to interact in a way that worked out for me. I'm pretty sure my modern pilot is like looking at the boys for Sunday, and I support him. Me, oh my, elf. There we go, Ocean. That's the way to look at it, right? So we're nearing that, like, you can't just keep shooting our stuff out line, so I'm cool with it. Thought here is I can, like, quarter calling for a Lord when they target, and then next turn they have to. To me. Weekend. Same on you. Truth. Same on you. So I think I'm going to put a double block in. Or do I put a triple in here? Oh, but then they just shoot the... Oh, no, but that still kills it? Oh. Yeah, I am treating it like lethal, but what I'm debating is do I block with all 3? I kind of like that line. Because I can block with all of them, and then I put the Lord in play, they shoot the Lord, these then die, kill this. So I lose all of these, but I lose the... I don't care about losing the Angler. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to go with this block. This is fine. Yep. Yeah. I am fine with this triple block because if they don't and let it go, great. Okay. They might have another, like, thing. Oh, friend. Any order. I'm going to put this in play just to keep... I'm going to put this in play to just keep grinding through their activations. Eusebis. Convoke. Yeah. Wasted. No, it's cool. You added someone, you asked a direct question. You know, there was no condescension, anything like that. I appreciate the question, and that's definitely what we're here for. I appreciate you not going, no, scrub, you don't know what you're talking about. Herf, derf, gerpader. Oh, I can't do it here. Yep. Right, because this is... I need a third green here. That's fine. Ah, I'm supposed to tap this. Oh, punts! Punskis! I don't think it was going to matter. I still don't think we're beating this Llanowar Elves. Or, this Grim Lavamancer here. Yeah, the Phoenix comes back. That's lethal. Good game. Probably not Red Eye. I don't think so. Alright. Fatal Push. Get out. So I want to cut 4 total cards here. So after this league, that sounds like we're going to go back to Arena. God bless, God bless, God bless, God bless. Bless up, 99. Okay. I feel like I'm supposed to just, like, cut some Heritage Druids here. But, like, being explosive is, like, kind of my plan A. So with that in mind, then, like, a couple Clan Callers are a fine cut. And then it's just, like, gotta be the Chords, I guess? Or do I just cut, like, 2 Chords, 2 Heritage Druids? Elf players, somebody in the chat who, like, really cares about this deeply, help me out. Like, I could see it being... I could see it being this. And I need to keep these because Grim Lavamancer just puts a clinic on. I could see it being some combination of these things. My thought here is, I mean, a Clan Caller just does so well at scaling. Like, I think it might be, like, something like this. On Arena after this, we're going to be playing, we're going to go back and fire up the Dino Burn queue and play some games there. I don't think I want to cut the Azuri because I can, like, bolt around some stuff. Cutting R2 is probably wrong, though. I didn't even get it submitted. I should have just went with whatever I thought was fine. That's on me, chat. My apologies. Yeah, I'll play first. Fuck me. We'll keep it. Yeah, I think the chords are what we're supposed to come out there. I think that's, like, the way to go with it. Sucks we didn't draw a Nether Elf spell. Because this is, like, kind of brutal. Just gotta get that game 1 equity, Will. Yeah, like, I mean, you know how it is. Like, you make, like, these, like, it's, like, normally a pattern of, like, bad decisions. Like, you're just, like, not, like, sideboarding your thinking correctly. And then you just do it a bunch of times, and you're just like, it doesn't matter. I'm still playing games of Magic. Eat it. Like, nice deck scrub, serve. Don't you bolt it. I think we're gonna be okay here, chatty chats. Blocking? Who blocks? Do too much. Damage. 6. So I'm going to start with the elite here, I think. I did mess that. I think there's a way to be able to leave up the black there. So I think it's Clan Caller, Elite. No. It's definitely just got to be Azuri's plus the Elite, but 4, 5. Yeah. Attack for 2. I can maintain 3 elves for tapping to keep some stuff alive if they have the Wrath, so that's fine. Oh, yeah, you're right. It was for 3. I should have got the Warrior there. That was a live one. All right, I think we're in good shape here. Like, they can definitely draw the Bolt here, and bolt our Azuri, but if not, I think we're gonna take this one. Even if they have it, a Lord is pretty live. So I can tap Azuri plus a pair, but I don't think I want to. I just let that go. That's fine. And then if I draw, like, even just a Lord, I think is lethal, because it's blocked here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It's another target elf. It's cool. The problem is the Dwaynians can't block on its own. Yeah. I thought about that too. That's a good heads up there, Red Eye. Flip it. Cockhead. GG!
I'm gonna take a break. I'm still reeling from that first one. So I'm gonna mute my mic, go to the bathroom. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Um, Watch this. Since it's a window capture. All right, I'll be right back. Well, I'm back, but I think my keyboard is not keyboarding anymore. All right, chat. Let me know that I'm alive. Somebody click a thing and confirm that I'm still here. Whew. That's a fair point. Thank you, Lurgoyf. Okay, my keyboard did fritz out, but it's fine. I was trying to message Yefe. All right, let's jump back into this. Woo! Apologies. How's everyone doing today? Good, bad, indifferent? Lomer Boy, it's this Sunday, right? Yeah, it is this Sunday. I am the standard seat. I will be playing or practicing with my deck coming up here. Once we get back onto Arena. So, cool. Just double. I'm checking for my sanity's sake. Yeah, I think I'm going to be playing the green-black deck. There's some other decks that I've been piloting and messing with. Oh, look. Oh, look. Oh, look. It's been pretty good. Having the arena downtime was a little, tilting. I was excited to play some standard decks today. Not having the limitless supply of Moto cards that is, lovely Mana Trader sponsor. I gotta work on my shill game. I gotta earn those rights to shill and use other people's products. But I'm definitely jealous of being able to flip back and forth on this Excel program that Jeff has. None. Get both of these in play. It was emergency. Is there a sequence there that's more advantageous? Yeah, I guess that's fine. Like, I want that to get pathed. So I'm thinking in my head, is there a way that I could have done that to, guarantee I have that sequence? I know I'm going to get the elite trigger regardless. So, that's why I want to go Druid first. Heritage. Oh well. Yeah, it was emergency. Some people are having issues updating. Shows me, though, that they don't have a Wrath. This is probably a good matchup. To the party. Know me. 03. Know me, yeah. Yeah. God's plan. It's on my own. Is that a good one? Since they're not on 4, I'm not worried about a Punish Wrath next turn. That's a really big hit for us. We have all the black mana we need, so let's get this.
Any order. Yeah, alright. Let's crack it up. Take Flower. And I think that's... So it's more damage if they block next turn, because I'll put this in play by tapping like these two and then crack for 4, 8, 12. This is 5 next turn, so it gets to block this. Alright. I'm still just... I'm still just like reeling, to put it nicely, from that Hollow Boy W. Oh, it is. So if they have the path, they should fire it off now on the Clan Caller, so I can't Clan Caller another one. You dead. Go to the attack step. We're facing, I think it's Martyr proc. So I think we're supposed to go under them, and I just want to cut the cords for Thought Seizes. So they're a Wrath deck, is how they're going to try to control us. Yeah, we don't really care about, like... They gain 18, I think, is their optimal, something like that. So I expect them to Wrath us. I don't think I want to be Heritage Druiding type of thing. Like, I think I want to Thought Seize, have some lead the Stampades. I don't hate Ooze here as well. Like, making this swap. But I don't hate a couple Heritage Druids. Yeah, it feels like it's really good for elves. Like, your basic draw of, like, put, like, 4 blockers in play just seems, like, very, very good. Okay, so I think I'm just going to bring the Thought Seizes in and cut a couple Heritage Druids and just call it a deck. Submitted 60 this time. Look at me. Look at me. It's like I'm smart and thin. I don't really have any, like... Change is good. Just a good one. Just a spicy, little spicy number. That is a
That is a modern staple right there, boys. Ladies and gents, all around, Raven Inspector, line it up. Oh, no blockos. I admit, kind of disinterested in what our opponent's presenting here. Like, this just doesn't seem like fun gameplay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna put this in play. I'm gonna name Elf. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. So even if they want to path on the upkeep, I can tap Druid. That seems fine. That's also fine. I think I just put an Elite in play here. But I'm going to do it by, I want to leave up Collected Company for my opponent's turn if they wrath us. Counterintuitive, yes. Powerful, maybe? I'm just worried that they go, like, Martyr, reveal some stuff, untap, getcha. Hey Mel, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we're going to go with this route to try to play around. Like, if they don't have the Wrath, we're probably winning the game anyway, so we'll put this in play and then ship it back over. I think another sequence there you could do is, like, you go Elite. Like, you cast both Elites, putting 6 mana, and then you can, like, Collected Company, Elvish Clancaller would probably be the sequence if you're a more traditional, like, or if you're playing against, a more traditional, like, or sorry, not interactive deck. I don't know why I was thinking traditional. Got a little thrown off by Mel dropping in there. Excuse me? Alright, opponent. I want to show you the world. Or just my company. This collected pile of company. This one. Fantastic. Well, enough from around here. Is that lethal? That is lethal! Chat! Welcome to Modern! So this is free. Jesus. And then... Do I just activate here? Yeah. God, this is like 816, 24, 32. 816, 816, 24, 32, 42? 5, yep. And this activates for more, actually, so we're going to go this one, yeah. No, one more! What I would like to assume, and this is my, and I know what it is, Captain Command. You know what Azuri does? Azuri screams healthcare is that way. And then all the elves run forward to get their healthcare. That's what it is. That's what it is. Or maybe he screams socialism. That'd be great. Wow! Explosions. Let's do another one. Jeez. Like, modern deck confirmed. 3 activations. Green mana source. Everyone is happy. Checks out. Checks out. Yeah, I've had multiple people tell me I should be battling with this in Modern. Like, it's real powerful. You're a combo deck against the combo decks. Like, and then you're a medium creature deck when you need to be, as opposed to the inverse where you're, like, trying to be some sort of interactive creature deck that has a combo built in. Anyway, like, Bridgevine. It is not necessarily fast enough to keep up with the super linear combo stuff. This is interesting. Interesting. This is definitely one of those decks, though, that if people want to interact, a la Plasm of the Pyros. Can be dead. More blowout prone, I think, is the way to put it. Yeah, Ad Naz gets to work around it because of Angel's Grace being, like, actually interacting with this deck in a way. Or, sorry, actually interacting with the deck's, like, super lethal draws. Oh, come on, opponent, come party with us. Hater. Stop shorties, and I need my party. Oh, we got it. I mean, I'm not mulliganing. That's for scrubs. Dredjo? Why was I happy to draw the elf there? Castable. Dredge. Oh, is it? Hey, Euspus? How do I actually say? Could you give me a phonetic on your name? On your Twitch channel? So midnight there puts you at 9 hours ahead. So like western half of Europe. Am I nuts? That sounds right. Yeah, yeah. All right. Oh, and also, what a draw. Opponent has shown us the Conflagrate. Eusebius. Perfect. Thank you. Eusebius. Okay, what do you prefer? Eusebius or Eusebius? So I think I just have to go Druid and hope my opponent thinks there's a better use of their time. Eusebius. I can do Eusebius. Can do that.
Yep. I mean, we're not here to be a coward, so let's not be a coward. Just hope our opponent misses. That's really what I'm getting at. Speed. That is so true. They cannot. Screen doors, glass doors, I've heard, though, they're decent at. Stop taking all the clickies! Yeah, they just do it for 5 here. They could even keep their land for the Bloodghast trigger. I know as the Dredge opponent, I have always felt like your Elves matchup is like, alright, well, see, I play 4 of these Conflagrates or 3 or whatever it is. I dislike that the hats don't, with the hats, they don't show the damage. Has anyone, somebody that actually cares, give feedback to Wizards. If they kept the land, I'm going to concede. Because that's 2 more Bloodghast, and this is 4 damage. Well, I didn't have the land, so, alright. Auto tapper, please! I didn't get a hat, though. So you give all the elves a hat, but you don't give me one. Sounds rigged. Stop hitting the 7 key, Kent. You're supposed to hit the 6 key. Alright, that is the game with the Dark Blast going, so let's try to... What were the other cards we cut or thought about cutting here? I want to keep these because I want to find Ooze in the mid-game. And I want Heritage Druid. One of these. I'm going to keep the Azuri, but I like cutting a couple Elves of the Deep Shadow. Yeah, that's the redundant one. I want to keep the Druid because, like, Yeah, we're going to go with this. Cool. Good suggestion there, Red-Eye. I think I want to keep the Azuri. My thought on keeping the Azuri is I do a fair amount of blocking, or can, so... I mean... Not afraid. I am not afraid. Not afraid. Not afraid. So we'll go Palace, Mystic, Marsh Mystic. Ooh. Yeah, it's there. It's just a little, it shows up a little bit slower. So I'm going to attack first. Thought that, like, there's a chance they have, like, a lightning axe or something. So I just go Elf, Mystic, pass. Yeah, Nykthos is fine. Like the only way it punishes you is if it's your one land opener. Like you keep the one Nykthos. One thing, chat. I'm gonna ask you to help me out here.
When I am responding to a question, especially directly from chat, ask that, maybe if I don't look at the camera, maybe, say, hey, interact with me, friend. Appreciate it. Even when I'm playing, I can flip back and forth. I want the camera to be, like, right square in the middle here. So no way to both Coco and get the Nykthos, so I expect a removal spell here. Sure. Yeah. Attack with all. Interesting that my opponent didn't want to, like, just throw this axe at an accelerant on the 1. I know it's not that enticing, but getting that dredge seems really important. And I feel like if our opponent did that, like, we're in a decidedly worse place. Given that their graveyard is at least 5 cards deeper. So, something interesting to think about. Possible. Thanks, Jace. I used to be bi, just B-Y-E, but my 13 wins, finally somebody complained. Do my favorite thing in this game. Front. I also really like that Niv Mizzet art. We're dead. We just get conflagrated out here. Like, we're gonna keep playing the game. Oh, this is disgusting. My soul hurts. Hurts in here. Sure. Sure. I don't like tapping for mana either. Did they take a draw there? Alright, opponent. You knew it was there. Hey, Jackal Girl. Thanks for stopping back. I'm really confused where our opponent took the draw there. Never mind. It's not that confusing. They don't have the green source. Our opponent's dead next turn. Woo! Got it. Nice conflagrate. We got very lucky there. I think our opponent, like, had, like, 2 different draws there that were, like, pretty relevant, or could have been relevant. Get lucky, I guess, right? I feel like that's a game that in paper I could, like, have picked up on 2 to 3 more things that would have let me know, like, why it ended like that. And I feel like online, I'm just going to attribute it to my opponent being very unlucky. I don't think they made any bad decisions there. Okay.
I'm going to keep this. I'll admit the tap land on 1 is normally a good sign. It's a good hand. Scoozy Uzzies. So we've got this match, another match. I think it's interesting our opponent is kept in the crippling chills. I don't think they're very good in this matchup being like race v race, but like, you know, it is what it is. This draw, though, on the other hand, is very good from them. Well, I'll be able to go ooze eating the other... I need to eat this so he doesn't get it back at the end of turn. We're still, I mean, we're still in shape here. Like, we're by no means dead, but, like, this draw is a tough one to sequence through. So I'll be able to eat a blood gas coming up here. The question is do I get to play around Dark Blast? The answer is we do. Just gonna eat this. So what I'm wondering is if I put the Heritage Druid in play here, the Druid can then like block a blood gas trade. Do I need the second activation? Do I need the second activation? If they flashback Faithless Looting, they're going to have 1 mana available afterwards to make some things happen? I don't think so. We'll put this in play. All right, let's pass it over. So they would have to have the second Dark Blast here. Block here, block here. I needed a stop here. So if they have a fetch land here, we're in trouble. Now I have to wait on an Amalgam. Yeah. I'm waiting to see if they bend an Amalgam here. So we're going to have a block here. I'm going to be able to eat to go to 7, 8. So, I mean, I'm not dead.
So I have to do one more. This is close. This is definitely close. Thank you so much for the bits there, Trax. So it's going to be like block an amalgam, take 7, go to 1. Post-combat, eat the amalgam. So I've got that on our opponent's damage step. Or we'll put in the end of combat. Well, with it being a delayed trigger, or with it being in an end of turn thing, I'm not too worried about it. Okay. So let me take this. 2. Huh. I think we're just dead here. Yeah, I don't think we have a flying effect here that's good enough. I'm gonna spin the collected company here. There was first strike damage. We'd be in good shape, but there's not. Yeah, because we could go for 0. Oh well. 1 and 2. Let's play this last one. Jackal Girl, hey, to me it's the same as all the other tutors. Like, I understand, you know, there's like this belief that like it's this or that, like it's really good or it's really bad. I think it's fair to, you know, critique it and be like it's slow, but like I don't buy that it's like absolutely trash. I wouldn't play a ton of them, but like the other options, like delete the Stampedes, I get where it's good, but picking up that one piece isn't bad. What I'm getting at is it's in the deck. I don't find it that surprising that it's in the deck. That's what I'm pushing towards. That's what I'm pushing towards. But yeah, it's like my first league with it, so I can't, you know, it would be unfair for me to say like, oh, I've played it thousands of times and I know Cord is good. Has he? Yeah, you're right. He has main deck oozes in this list. Yeah, so this was submitted by a viewer, and it looks like they just swapped those over, which, like, I'm okay with that swap over. You know, not main decking the oozes, but then again, with Dredge being popular, we've won like 4 out of our 5 die rolls. Sure. No, the shit. Euspis, thanks for stopping by. Have a good day. Night. Good night. Sleep it up. Get that rest on. Land.
put this in play to attack for 4? We get leaked or knotted here. We get leaked. Snare? Oh, that's brutal. I want to be able to use A and spacebar to get my attack on. Like A to attack all. Give me what I need, Moto! Yeah, I need to cast this here. It's fair to say maybe I tap Elf Green Source there, and then I can cast the Clan Caller. So, who's looking forward to a 3-2? Man, this has been non-stop jams. Ned, I'm going to pass on answering that question. Just out of respect for, like, I don't have a perspective on that. Like, if, and just the way you asked it, I would not answer that from that perspective. If there was a, like, the answer of, if there was a feminine name that I enjoyed, and, like, what would it be? Like, you know, if there was a twist on mine, I could answer that for you. But, I just, too much respect for the experience of actual trans men and women to want to answer it from that perspective. Yeah. But I'm not, to be clear though, Ned, I don't want this to come across as me, you know, viewing your statement as being like, oh, how could you ask that? I absolutely believe that can be, we are so dead here. I absolutely believe that can be asked from a position of, you know, like, what women's name, you know, like, would you find to be interesting? And I would go with, like, a Katarina if I wanted to stay with the K phonetics. So, that's where we're at with that one. Oh, I just get all these. What am I doing? Alright, we're gonna battle still. I feel like we got a chance. Small chance, but woof. Tough there. So. I hate you. I hate you so much. I did not Captain Command. I basically tagged over to this because it was an unplanned downtime. Really missing, I need to, get a timeline specifically on when I can acquire the cards to be able to play that. I'd like to make that happen next week. I don't feel like it's very difficult to make that happen. And there's a good chance that, like, you had even offered, you know, to provide them, or someone else, you know, had. I just need to make that happen prior to my stream starting, because I don't want to, you know, do Magic the deck building for folks. But worst case, I will reach out to some friends that have collections, or I really just need to get a Mana Traders account. I think you can, Jim Miles. I don't know how to. I hope you can. I'd like to be able to. 50 points for Gryffindor, if you can tell me how to select my art. Or in my case, 50 points for Slytherin. Sorry about it. Oh, it's extra, like, Haxies? Yeah, Captain, I just, that's what I need to do, is I need to stop being, like,
too thrifty and just get the trader's account. I've also talked to multiple people who like share accounts separate from that, but like obviously TOS things. Anyway, yeah, we're done here. We're just done here. We're not beating this Teferi. Opponent put the screws to us. Sorry about it. I think it's Thought Seizes and Oozes. Cutting these knuckleheads. Let's do it. You have to export and change the card code. Ah, that's too much work. But that's seems really slow. Interesting. So my thought with that is it's just another redundant threat. Like, and like if I get to 5 or 6 mana, I'm just gonna like tutor up a random thing. So I could see Cord not being good like in the grander scheme of like I'd rather have a different card, but I think in the configuration of what we have, I'm gonna leave it in the deck. But what would be an alternative command? If you wanted to cut the cords, what cards do you think would stay in or come in? Like maybe those Abrupt Decays? Like it's a real card. Elf. So I'm going to run this out here because they showed us Spell Snare, so I don't want to give him the Elite or the Clan Caller. I could see the cords coming out if we need more. If we want more cards to bring in the Abrupt Decays, I think Cord might be another reach. That Lead the Stampede there, though. That card is... Oh. Drawing 3 is, like, good. You draw 4, your brain melts a little, and, like, I just can't even imagine the draw 5, where you're just like, are we done here? I hope we're done here. So... Fortunately, I have no way to take advantage of this. Like, I actually think they're supposed to path on their turn, because you give us company mana that way. I mean, maybe they want us to company. Sure. So I'm going to go Clan Caller Elite on this next one. Puss in Boots, I would assume, or PN Boots. What's up? PN, is that a chemical code? PB's lead. No. Unless you're the Pitcairn Island Boots. Whew. That's what I saw when I googled that quickly. I'm useful. We're going to put the Elite in play. But anyway, welcome to the squad. Thanks for the Twitch Prime subscription. I really do appreciate those Bezo bucks. I tried to get Jeffy B to ship me some dollary dues for a job, but he said, "Not today, sir." Maybe next week. So definitely, I think our opponent having either the Jace here or having the Wrath, not like, you know, unreasonable. I'm going to attack for 6 here. Hold up the company for their turn. Sure. So it's very fair to say that maybe I don't put the Clan Caller in there for the Snapcaster Mage in the lake. They target me with this. I want to throw... They're targeting themselves. I'm going to go puke if this does what I think it's going to do. can live with that. Wait, it was me. Oh, it was me? Oh. Oh. I saw that hat on them. Man, high level play here, folks. Just let me tell you. I think I want to company aggressively there. If they put it on me. So they let us keep the company. What do we think that means? They didn't show us the Wrath last time. They didn't have it before. They could have the op into turn here. The question is do I want to like try to elite into Shaman of the pack? I'm just going to pass here. Coco on our opponent's turn. And then, depending on... I think Dispel's a good deduction there, Jim. Keep this in the draw step. I don't want to pass out of this when we're done. Well, they've already seen their card, so I guess I don't care about that. Buy Elf Warrior token. Yeah, there's nothing that it plays around there. Could have played around a Cryptic. We get Cryptic here. We deserve it. This one. This one. Yeah! Your turn, opponent! I think I know why, you know, like in the scheme of like, why didn't you play this deck before? You know, talking to myself. I don't think this deck like ever beats the control decks. And that is super popular up here in the modern metagame. That's freaking brutal. Our opponent's playing very well. The problem is you don't have ways to fetch it. It like has to be organic, or they path you towards it, which is fine. I'm not saying that that's like, you know, unheard of. To the top. So I can't play around Mana Leak here. So they take 1, go to 7. I'm going to take 3. They targeted the opt? No, the trigger for that. So they fire off the path here. Only take 3. I don't have any basics, right? Okay. Alright. The opponent's not dead on board, but... So my thought there, Lurgoyf, is I just can't imagine it's like that favorable of a matchup, given that they build in just so many like 1-for-1 removal spells into like 3-for-1s or 4-for-1s. Like it felt like at any point in time here with the early interaction of like 1 or 2 counter spells and or removal spells, they wrath you and you're just like too far behind. I mean, maybe I'm misunderstanding how quickly the deck, gets into its respective positions, but I'll have to talk to him about that. And I mean, our opponent's basically at infinite life here. I'm doing this for you, chat, by the way. This content is being created for the viewers at home. That's the game. Confirmed modern deck. So let's go into the wrap-up here and just do a little bit of a breakdown of how things went. So, green-black elves. 3-2 finish. Pretty happy of how the deck performed. I think it was, explosive when it needed to be. We did some really degenerate things in the first couple matches, and then we ran into the other half of the interaction spectrum in Modern in the last two. I don't really have any huge critiques of the deck. I don't feel like there's any gaping holes. This is a well-established archetype with a lot of hours by a lot of very smart pilots, so they know what cards to play and what things to suggest. Some areas, though, that I think are worth considering and talking about. Heritage Druid, Lead the Stampede, and Court of Calling, and these Elves of Deep Shadow. So, not a lot of lists necessarily play the Elves of Deep Shadow, or green-white gets away from it, whatever, but I think it's really important to have the 12 one-mana accelerates. I think your best draws are 1 into 3 or 1 into just, cheat up the curve. So I really do like the Elves. The Heritage Druids I've seen in some lists. I've seen other lists, I believe, cut them. And I want to make sure I'm not crazy to think about that, but I definitely see the downside of Heritage Druid in that... okay, so the lists don't cut them, but they acknowledge that this is a card that's explosive, but has downside in a few places. In that, like, if you're going to get Wrath or Clasm, it just extends you into that. Beyond that, I think the sideboard lets you just play a good mix of interactive spells for the aggressive decks that are trying to blow up your creatures. But I don't think you have any major holes that you need to have like 7 to 8 card sideboard plans for, because you are both proactive and consistent at being proactive. You're basically checking box 1 of Modern, which is how well do I attack? How well do I present my game plan? How well do you set up your lock or whatever it is? How proficient are you at doing it? And Elves does it really well. Its plan B of attacking with creatures, even without making 20 mana or whatever in a turn, is very consistent. Many times those draws blend into what is a busted draw, and you're just not sure kind of where it's at. There we go. That's what I'm thinking, Lurgoyf, is it's the Sentinels that are gone completely, and I definitely wouldn't play the Sentinels for the explosive reasons. Yeah, and that's just me speaking to my inexperience with the deck, so apologies for the misstep there. But beyond that, it's a cool one. I think an update for the deck that you can definitely consider is Assassin's Trophies in the sideboards. I think that card lets you maybe remove some of the Abrupt Decays and Reclamation Sages, but the downside is Decay that you'll bring in against the aggressive decks, possibly burn. I don't know if you'd bring an Assassin Trophy there. So if you're looking for something powerful and you like the tribal themes, I think Elves is something worth picking up. I also believe your Humans matchup is good, pretty good. So not a bad one to be thrown around, and long live the Clan Caller. Thanks everyone for checking out this league, and yeah, this will be up on YouTube. So make sure you hit that follow button above. I think I was supposed to say at the beginning of my videos, but hopefully we'll check it out now. And just hit that follow button above. We're trying to get a custom URL here, so I'm not having you click on gobbledygook links. So anyway, thanks everyone. Let's fire this off and go to some standard.